Good morning, students. How are you today? I hope you are feeling well. And now I am so glad to greet you. Students, do you know that Majapahit is one of the largest kingdom in Indonesia? Great, you are right. Majapahit is one of the largest kingdom in Indonesia, centered in East Java. But do you know the history of the Majapahit kingdom from its inception to the peak of its glory? Not yet? Okay, don't worry, because I'd like to tell you about the history of the Majapahit kingdom. So, now please listen to me. Majapahit is a kingdom centered in East Java, which was founded around 2093 to 1500 AD. This kingdom reached its peak of glory as a great empire that controlled a large area in the archipelago during the reign of Hayam Wuruk, who ruled from 1350 to 1399. The Majapahit Empire was the last Hindu-Buddhist kingdom to rule the archipelago and is considered to be one of the largest countries in Indonesian history. Its power lies in Java, Sumatra, the Malay Peninsula, Kalimantan, and eastern Indonesia, although its territory is still disputed. Geographically, the location of the Majapahit Kingdom is very strategic because of its wide river basin, namely the Brantas and Bengawan Solo rivers, as well as its navigable tributaries upstream. The names of the kings who ruled the Majapahit Kingdom were as follows. The first is Raden Wijaya, since 2093 to 103,009. The second is Jaya Negara, since 103,009 to 103,028. The third is Tribuana Tunggadewi, since 103,028 to 1,350. And the last one is Hayam Wuruk, since 103,050 to 103,089. Related to the relics of Majapahit, there are many relics which we can know, include Penataran Temple in Blitar, the Book of Negara Kertagama written by Empu Prapanca, the Sutasoma book written by Empu Tantular, the Book of Rapangka which tell the kings of Singasari and Majapahit, the Book of Sindayana which tell the event of Pupat War, and etc. Okay, students, that's a brief of the history Majapahit Kingdom. So many important figures who contributed to reach the peak of his kingdom. Therefore, as the nation's next generations, of course, there are many lessons that can be taken from various events in the past. Then, we must always respect history in Indonesia and love our nations even more. And I think that's all of our talk today. Thanks for listening to me. Keep motivated. See you next week. Bye bye. Good morning, students. How are you today? I hope you are feeling well. And now, I am so glad to greet you. Students, do you know that Indonesia has a lot of diversity? Great, you are right. Indonesia has a lot of diversity, and among the Indonesian ethnic groups, there are differences. But do you know the factors that influence social diversity? Not yet? Okay, don't worry, because I'd like to tell you about the factors affecting social diversity of Indonesia. So, now please listen to me. There is much diversity in Indonesia, such as the diversity of tribes, languages, religions, and cultures. Some of the factors are as follow. 1. Strategic positions of Indonesia. Indonesia is in a strategic location, which is between the two Pacific Oceans and the Indian Ocean. Also, the two continents of Asia and Australia resulted in Indonesia's territory becoming an international trade route. The second factor is Indonesia conditions as an island country. As an archipelago, Indonesia consists of thousand islands that are physically separated. Each community in the archipelago develops their own culture according to the level of progress and their respective environment, thus making culture very diverse between islands in Indonesia. And the last one is the difference of natural condition. The diversity of the Indonesian people is also influenced by conditions of geographical differences or natural factors. The climatic and natural condition between regions in Indonesia vary. Based on the divisions of the solar climate, Indonesia generally has a hot tropical climate. Differences in the rainy and dry seasons between regions, differences in natural conditions such as beaches and mountains have resulted in differences in Indonesia society. Okay, students, that's some of factors affecting social diversity of Indonesia. The conditions of Indonesian society, which has racial diversity, sometimes has the potential to cause conflict. Therefore, every Indonesian citizen is obliged to uphold a sense of brotherhood, kinship, and friendship so that peace can be realized between communities. And I think that's all of our talk today. Thanks for listening to me. Keep motivated. See you next week. Bye bye.